yourself.
Yeah. All right. Hey, everybody. All right. So this is Carlton. I'm here in Mombasa, Kenya, and working with the Coast Community Anti-Drug Coalition of Mombasa. And I'm here with a few of the members. I'm going to ask them to give their names and tell you a little bit about the coalition, tell you a little bit about what they're doing here in Mombasa, each one of them. And I'm going to actually, at this point, give this to the young lady who is also a journalist. And so she's going to facilitate the questions of her colleagues here and interview them as a result of the coalition here in Mombasa. All right, so with that, I'm going to turn this over. Sir, please tell me your name.
My name is Eric Mundia.
Okay, and you're with what organization?
My organization is It's Youth Against Drug Abuse Initiative, YADAI.
Okay, Youth Against Drug Addiction Initiative.
What?
Right. Youth Against Drug Addiction Initiative.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Hello, miss.
Zaituni, working with different organizations, mostly with drug abuse and drug addicts. It's like we're trying to eliminate all this.
Asante sana, Bibi.
My name is Fatma. I'm working as a news reporter at Radio Salam here in Mombasa. My main about this coalition has worked hard to prevent youth about drug abuse, and according to your coalition, I hope so this coalition, this Mombasa coalition will make sure that they will tackle with these issues and these things that to have educated them to prevent youth about drug abuse.
Asante sana. Now here's what I'd like to do. I would like to give this to you now because you're the journalist and you have your two colleagues here. And so I want you to just interview them as you would typically, right, about the coalition, and teach us in America a little bit more about Mombasa and about your people here. Okay? Asante sana.
Asante. About this my interview.
Yes, you're interviewing.
About this coalition in Mombasa and the coalition in America. At least we have learned more about the coalition in America because it has educated this coalition, of course, how to deal with the drug dealers. What are your views?
Okay, my views are, like we say in Kiswahili, umoja ni nguvu. Or one,
unity is strength.
Yeah, unity is strength. So as we have united as many organizations, will have a lot of impact than as we were when we were each on its own. So I think it's a good idea.
And what are your views to this organization in America? Are you going to thank them or what?
Yeah, we thank them so much because of coming with that idea, because they have united us to one common goal, because we were all fighting one menace, that is drugs. So I'll thank them a lot for their idea.
And you, my sister,
It's like advancing us, teaching us ways that we didn't know before, or giving us courage that this thing we can fight against it. We can just wake up one day and finish all this. There's nothing called drugs in our world. And special thanks goes to they made a big time job coming down here, educating us, leaving whatever it's more important, their country, but we have to thank them more than thanks. Actually, if there were words thanking them more than this.
So you as an organization, how are we going to fight this drug abuse in our society according to what you have learned from this campaign?
Okay, unity is the most important. Unity is the most important. If you all think the same, then there will be nothing like drugs anymore. It's not only that's via competition. I want to do better than the other. Maybe that will help. Or the coalition issue. If we came up together with one strategy, a strong strategy, and we all be together. thinking of a leader who can lead us the right way. That's much better, and we're gonna finish all this.
Can you tell me one thing that you may have learned from the training so far what's the one thing that you learned from the training so far that you think is the most helpful?
Okay, the strategy that you are using, you are trying to reduce the demand and also trying to reduce the what is it?
The supply?
Huh?
The supply?
Yeah, the supply and demand.
Yeah.
So for us, we are just fighting the demand, not the supply.
Right.
So that's the.
Oh, Asante sana.
And to reduce your idleness is mazkani. So to reduce these people.
We mostly call them jobless corners.
Jobless corner. How?
Because they're all jobless, that's why they're idle. It's like they think, oh maybe, so we got a problem ignoring them once they're at home. It's like you go look for work and act like a man. So it's the get off from mom's face, so they go to these corners, the mazkanis.
Yes, the mazkanis,
They go, it's like, once they just smoke, they feel high, it's like the whole world is on their arms.
Yeah.
So that's, once he'll just tell you what he feels. He thinks that he's flying, but he can't.
Yeah.
So once he goes this way and the other thinks of the same, that's why we have the mazkanis. And this is the place that we call a jobless corner. So all jobless dudes, they meet there.
Right. Yes, indeed. So what's the one thing that you learned? What's the one thing that you learned from the training so far?
Pardon?
What's the one thing that you learned from the training so far that you think is
unity? It's the most important thing.
Okay.
Unity can build a wall that you can fight against fraud.
Yeah, got it. Asante sana. And with you, ma'am, what's the one thing that you learned from the training one principle, one concept that you learned from the training that you think is most helpful?
One thing that I have learned from this is that when these people who are sitting idle are going to be committed with a lot of jobs, committed with studies, a lot of resources, they will not be in that school. That the thing is that they are idle. That is why they are idle. So this organization, they should see something with these people, or find something about these people who are idle, either to give them job, anything, or to take them to any colleges, these small colleges, and train them with these things, with jobs.
Asante sana. Asante sana. Asante sana.
Karibu.
Karibu. All right. Thank you very much.